Hey everybody, it's Carl Taylor here, author of Red Means Go and founder of Business Builders Academy, where we teach you how to buy a business for as close to $0 as possible. How do you build that business rapidly to become more profitable and more valuable so you can sell it, and sell it at maximum value. Today I want to talk to you about how do you know how much to pay when buying a business. Common question is, I'm looking to buy a business, but how do I know how much I should pay? How much should I pay? See, the thing is, there are many different ways to valuing a business. So many different ways. But the truth is, valuing a business is an art more than it is a science. While yes, there are all these different strategies, the most common and most popular being what's known as a multiple of EBIT, or a multiple of net profits. Your EBIT stands for earnings before interest and tax. And what that essentially means is that, for example, an owner-operator business, you are looking at the net profit of a business, and then you're looking at a certain multiple which is calculated based on how much risk there is, the opportunities, the barriers to entry. A whole bunch of different things come into play to work out that multiple, including other sales in that industry, what prices have other people got. And it's then based on a multiplication of that adjusted net profit. The thing is, so for example, if you are an owner-operated business, you're looking at buying an owner-operated business, generally they're often valued at a 1 to maybe 2 times the adjusted net profits. 1 to 2 times. That's because in an owner-operator business, there is more risk because you've got to work in the business. It's not an investment that's going to pay you back your money without you having to work in it. You've got to get involved. With the owner-operator potentially walking out, there's more risks involved with possibly losing clients, not knowing how to run the business successfully. So the value of that business comes down. As opposed to buying a business that's fully systemized, does not require the owner's day-to-day involvement at all, and it can be a purely investment, then that can be trading at 3, 4, 5, 6 times. There are even businesses that sell at 10 times and more. So that's the multiple of EBIT. Another very common method is assets plus goodwill. That's where the physical assets, so let's say a business has equipment, has computers, has machinery that it uses to do its job, it has vehicles that it owns outright, it even has property. So there's all the value of those assets. Then there is plus a value for the intangibles, the goodwill, the things like the database, the logo, the website, the branding, how long the business has been around. But all these valuation methods are really only a guide. You need to have evaluated the business properly. You need to be able to do thorough due diligence to ensure that you're not going to find any nasty surprises. You need to ensure that you've negotiated well, that you've found the win-win environment and you've created a successful strategy that's making sure that you're winning and so is the seller. Ultimately, the business is worth what you're willing to pay for it. So the thing is, ask yourself, instead of how much are you willing to pay, ask yourself, what's the potential ROI? What are the risks involved? How well have I evaluated this business? How well have I negotiated? And is this what I can afford to pay and what I believe I can extract as a return from the business in a short period of time? I hope that served you. I hope to see you at future events or through my home study courses. Until I see you next, go out, live life 110%.